As for the Wu family, what does it have to do with the Li family? Wu Chen continued. To be precise, Master Ran and the Wu family have nothing to do with the Li family. The questions I'm asking, Miss Yi, are my personal matters. Yi Huan laughed. You're so arrogant. Does your family know about this? Using the Li family's name to cause trouble outside. Wait until I'm done with you. I'll call the Li family and tell them to find a new son-in-law. As soon as Yi Huan finished speaking, a group of men with sticks charged towards Wu Chen. Wu Chen remained calm and said, Miss Yi, you run an underground gambling ring, collect protection fees, engage in long-distance transportation, and launder money. If the relationship is good, the higher-ups might turn a blind eye. But using an insurance company to defraud 240 million from 123 lives in 30 cities under the grand tournament. Hearing this, Yi Huan raised her hand to stop her men. Wu Chen continued, in 4th and 5th tier cities, you do 2 or 3 cases. In 3rd tier cities, 4 or 5 cases. In 1st and 2nd tier cities, 7 or 8 cases. The numbers are scattered and not concentrated on 1 or 2 insurance companies. The accidents are also staged very realistically. Miss Yi, you're truly capable. Yi Huan angrily retorted, Wu Chen, don't spout nonsense without evidence. Miss Yi, I'm a businessman of information. Do you want me to tell the police the names, locations, and specific amounts of the fraud? Hearing this, Yi Huan started to panic. What do you want? As I said earlier, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Of course, I know that you might not be able to answer them. Wu Chen whispered into Yi Huan's ear, after all, you're just a puppet of that big shot. Why don't we invite him out to talk? The one who always hides in the shadows, known in the underworld as Lord Lu. At this moment, a voice came from a small device on Yi Huan's chest. Yi Huan, this kid is interesting. Bring him down. Yi Huan obeyed and led Wu Chen down. On the way, Wu Chen kept thinking, this Lord Lu is not simple at all. In the 1,000-year cycle, I investigated his information, but it was all vague and elusive. I only know that he's also a well-informed and powerful person. But why is he so powerful, and why is he targeting me? Upon arriving, Wu Chen was quite surprised and exclaimed, Lord Lu, your welcome ceremony is quite unique. In front of him was a scantily clad girl. Hello, brother, why don't you put aside your doubts and worries? Sometimes, conquering the world is not as good as a good time. What do you think, brother? I don't know why, but I felt a special connection when I first saw you. Brother, let's go with the flow. Wu Chen immediately kissed her, causing the girl in purple to moan. Outside, Yi Huan and Lord Lu were observing. Lord Lu said smugly, Yi Huan, I told you, no hero can resist the beauty trap. Suddenly, Wu Chen bit something in his mouth and said to Lord Lu, not only a sedative, but also an aphrodisiac. And such a high dosage, do you want me to die from exhaustion? Isn't this tactic a bit too condescending? Lord Lu clapped and walked over, not bad, not bad. Not many people can withstand this move, son-in-law of the Li family. Good, good, you've made me look at you in a new light. So, can you answer my questions now? Since you've gone through so much trouble to see me, I don't mind telling you. Capturing Master Ran, the expert in fake paintings, can damage the reputation of the Wu family. Outsiders will think that their collection is fake. Then, people will speculate further, wondering if the Wu family is also involved in counterfeiting and selling fakes. How much profit have they made from this? This will cause panic, and the Wu family's stock price will plummet. Wu Chen interrupted. Then you spread rumors that the Wu family is the financial mastermind behind the rebel forces in a certain Middle Eastern country. Naturally, this will force the Wu family's project in the Middle East to be suspended, so that's it. The one behind the sabotage of the Wu family is the Ding family and the Mo family. You're wrong, young man. The real target is not the Wu family, but you. Wu Chen calmly took a sip of wine. Lord Lu, what other tricks do you have up your sleeve? Lord Lu smiled calmly. Now I'm the executioner, and you're the fish on the chopping block. Don't be impatient. Just like drinking wine, let's take it slow. If Lord Lu is doing this for money, I have an easier way to sabotage the Wu family. You've already gone through so much trouble. and adding the Su family and the Li family makes it even more difficult. Wu Chen thought to himself, currently, the information I have about him is limited. I have to find a way to lure him out. Lord Lu hugged Yu Huan and said, I don't like your easy money-making methods. Wu Chen continued, Lord Lu, give me a pen. I'll show you how to make money easily without violence or casualties. Lord Lu was also curious. I really want to see your brilliance, Mr. Wu. Wu Chen wrote a line on the girl's chest. This is the winning number for the Zhongmen lottery in half an hour. I also have 3 more sets of numbers for Dongguan, Zhongjiang and Kaoju. Do you want to arrange for someone to buy a ticket? Earning 20 million is as easy as pie. Half an hour later, the lottery results were announced. Yu Huan whispered into Lord Lu's ear, all 4 locations had winning tickets. Half an hour, 80 million earned. Lord Lu, tell me, isn't it easy for me to make money? Do you want to switch to a gentler way of playing? After all, you've worked hard for decades. Lord Lu broke out in a cold sweat and remained silent. Wu Chen reminded him of his past. Lord Lu, at the age of 17, you smuggled yourself abroad and helped the Mexican gangs transport goods through a hail of bullets, accumulating 30,000 USD. That was your first pot of gold. You returned to the country, helped people collect debts, escorted girls, and smuggled electronics. After 5 years, you accumulated connections and saved $2 million. Then you became a casino broker, helping people illegally immigrate. For so many years, you've done whatever it takes to make money, like a money-making machine, risking your life. Lord Lu asked in surprise, how long have you been investigating me? Who hired you? Don't overthink it, Lord Lu. I'm a businessman of information. Collecting information about you proves that you're a truly influential figure. How about this? I'll help you make money easily. You release Master Ran, and we'll cooperate. Businessman of information, haven't you investigated yourself? You don't even know who you've offended, and you still want to cooperate with me? Wu Chen thought to himself, offending the Ding family and the Ma family doesn't count. Among the influential figures, I only have a grudge against Ding Rulong. This is public knowledge. Sister Wu, Gu Ribo, and Lei Cheng's siege on Ding Rulong's personal assets has just begun. The grand plan targeting the entire Ding family hasn't even started yet. It can't be the Ding family. As for the Ma family, I have almost no interaction with them. No, maybe I was subjective from the beginning and overlooked the small fry. The most obvious conflict recently was with that dog, Zhong Yuan of Xiang Zianon. Interesting. Let's first compile and organize the information related to the Ma family in the 1,000-year cycle. That Zhong Yuan is the illegitimate son of Ma Tianqing, the current head of the Ma family, and Lord Lu has never interacted with the Ma family, yet he's willing to step forward. This means that the rumors about the head of the Ma family dying of anger in the 80s and the recent rumors about the old lady's impending death are true. So that's it, Lord Lu's true identity must be. If that's the case, then everything can be explained, Lord Lu said coldly. Enough talk. Leave the 80 million, and you stay here too. Yu Huan kicked towards Wu Chen, her attack surprisingly seductive. However, Wu Chen quickly caught her leg. Cooperating with me is beneficial and harmless. Why don't you hear me out before making a decision? Wu Chen pulled Yu Huan closer, causing her to blush. I know who's really behind this, Lord Lu. You're the mastermind. You're from the Ma family, aren't you? Lord Lu remained silent. Wu Chen continued, because Zhong Yuan was beaten. Zhong Yuan is the illegitimate son of the current head of the Ma family, Ma Tianqing, and Lord Lu, you are Ma Tianxing's younger brother. Hearing this, Lord Lu was startled, and Yu Huan couldn't hide her surprise. What, Ma family? Wu Chen poured himself a glass of wine. Lord Lu, in the 70s, before DNA testing was available, you were suspected of being the illegitimate son of your grandfather. You couldn't hold your head high in the family. A year after you were born, rumors spread that you caused your mother's death from anger. They transferred all their hatred onto you and sent you to an unfamiliar farming family, essentially expelling you from the Ma family. After learning about your true identity, you swore to make the Ma family regret it. You worked hard to make money everywhere, But even after building this grand tournament, it's still far, far behind the Mo family's wealth. According to common sense, now is not the right time for you to appear in front of the Mo family. But Lord Lu, you accepted the Mo